Can you hear me clear?
Can you tell us why you wanted to talk and tell your side of the story? Why speak to us?
Because most of the times when people see something happen like this, the person that do it don't ever get to tell their side of the story.
So did you shoot your girlfriend and burn her house down?
Yeah, I did.
On March 22nd, 2022, 2 days before Cola Beals would commit those horrible crimes, he posted, along with a picture of himself, quote, "My focus wasn't to be an influencer. I'd just rather be strong enough for my family and let it show," end quote. Cola Beals would do the complete opposite.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all can hear me. I hope you all can hear me and see me clearly. Excuse that tapping. That's my dog walking around. Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday.
She would speak every Tuesday on her social media page, focusing on God, trying to help people that are following her better themselves. 6 months before, Cola Beals Jr., and I will refer to him as Beals Jr., would go on the run. He and Xavier would celebrate an anniversary. Quote, "Happy anniversary to you, my love. Listen, I'm not easy to deal with, but you are a champ. But seriously, thank you for loving me as completely and wonderfully as you have." The post would continue to say how they have grown throughout the year, challenged each other, learned together through the highs and lows. Quote, "You are my person, my best friend, and love of my life," end quote. Cola Winborne Beals, 30 at the time, he would go on the run after murdering his girlfriend, her dog, and 2 other people you would have thought that he cared about. The U.S. Marshal Fugitive Task Force and the Virginia Beach Police Department and the Norfolk Police Department all joint effort to capture Beals Jr. in Hampton, Virginia, where he was holding his cousin's girlfriend hostage on March 31st. You will hear why he felt each person he killed deserved to die for different reasons.
What happened to Xavier?
Says Zay to my Xavier.
Yeah, Xavier. I apologize.
She dead, ain't she?
She is. What happened?
She dead, I killed her.
Why'd you kill her, man?
Huh?
Why'd you kill her?
At the end of the day, man, so like, it was like a build up for real. Like I had a lot of build up, man. There was a lot of build up. That shit just triggered me, man. It was a build up, man. Everything was perfect. Getting ready to start my business. You know what I mean? I was looking into some new business goals, fixing up on my truck, a whole bunch of cash. It just started to go downhill when her parents tried to like orchestrate our relationship. Like she was doing good without them trying to orchestrate our relationship.
Doing good.
Everything was perfect.
Guys.
Yeah, everything was perfect. I put her in buying a house, all that shit. Like they just came in and like they kept making her break down. She going through depressed moments, like breaking down, crying and shit. Behind her mom's, I mean, keep calling her, talking about me because I get money and I ain't have to work. I was getting money with whatever I was doing. But it's crazy. You don't respect my relationship. We had been good for almost 2 years. Like y'all jump in a relationship. Y'all don't know what shit I'm taking over here. Y'all not even nowhere by. Y'all nowhere near us. Like y'all all the way out in this Suffolk, Chesapeake, or Portsmouth, wherever the area is. Why are y'all trying to orchestrate my relationship? And she's happy with me. So now that you speaking to her, you call her crying on the phone, you got her up and down and shit. And my life already hectic. I was living with a sex charge that I ain't even commit. I took a polygraph for this shit. And when I took a polygraph for this shit, they found out that I ain't even do the shit and I'm still wearing the shit. Probation officer can't even get me to go in court to let the shit go. So since I came home in 2018, I've been wearing a sex charge for some shit I ain't do. This whole time. I can't even do half the shit I want to do. I lose 2 jobs behind probation. And then when they find out that I really ain't do the shit, then they still talk to me and treat me like I'm a motherfucking a sex offender that did the shit. Oh, we can't help you. But y'all can help me wear this motherfucking charge because I took a plea. Then they said I did the shit when I was 11 years old. Who the fuck get a sex charge at 11 years old? So I got found guilty of a fucking charge that I would have got found guilty of at 11 years old at 26. And they did not one time look into that shit. So now I'm trying to live my life after doing 6 years from robbing and all that other shit. Now I'm trying to get my life in order, so I lost 2 jobs behind probation. Then when they come to the crib, I've been good. Just a couple of days ago, they told me they want to come in the house and check and see how I'm doing. I've been good.
Is that probation?
Yeah, I've been good. I ain't been fucking up. I could have been like raised hell, but I've been good. I ain't started no problems with nobody. But don't nobody want to hear me. Don't nobody want to speak up on my behalf. Don't nobody want to tell them that, hey, this girl lied on me and I'm wearing a sex charge for some shit I ain't fucking do. Know what I mean? Ain't nobody even trying to clear shit up with the family. So when the family trying to come forward and be like, we got you, they ain't never had my motherfucking back. My mom was there. My brother tried to come through, but he couldn't how to do what he wanted to do. Why? Because his daughter lied on me and said I did some shit around her when I was like 10 or 11. What the fuck? So how I'm going to live my life with a sex charge? I just lived my life in the penitentiary. I was in there 3 years, in the jail 3 years. I was gone 6 years. I come home, I'm wearing a motherfucking sex charge for some shit I ain't do. That's enough shit to make me want to kill a whole bunch of shit. How you like living with some shit you ain't do?
I agree.
And then they put me on a fucking polygraph, and the polygraph let them know I ain't do the shit. But I'm still getting carried like that. Now y'all want to come in the house. I've been on probation for 4 years. They ain't coming that bitch not one time. And I ain't never been at that motherfucking house.
Which one was that? That Gloria?
Nah, at 701. I ain't never stayed at that bitch one time. But ain't one time they said they want to come in. Now y'all treat me like I'm the motherfucker that did the shit. Now I'm going to do some shit. Now I'm going to fuck up some shit. Now I'm going to get all the guns and now I'm going to kill everything. Why? Because ain't nobody trying to hear me. But they hear me now when I start killing this shit. They hear me now. It's crazy. Family want to get on the news and talk about, oh, we wish you come forward. Where the fuck was you at when I needed y'all and y'all put to clear my fucking name? To live a real life. To start my motherfucking business. Won't nobody around to hear me then? They want to be quiet, don't say shit. But you let a whole female goddamn lie on me and make me live with some shit for the rest of my life? So fuck it. If I was to kill family, and then like family was trying to ride for me anyway.
You mean your family?
Yeah, it wasn't like they were trying to ride for me anyway. If I'm gonna live with some shit, I might as well live with some shit that I know I did, some shit that I know I'm gonna goddamn face. And however it go, at least I know I can say I did that shit, not that bullshit I had to wear since goddamn I've been home for 4 years.
So the issues between you and your girl, that was more of her family getting involved?
Man, we was good, man. We was good. Her family kept trying to get involved in our relationship, man. But they would never check on her or come over the house. They never would check over and come in the house, but they'd try to orchestrate her over the phone, but never would come over and actually see her face. So even after I killed her, she been there since Tuesday. Her body been in that bitch since Tuesday. I've been riding around all past everything since Tuesday. I've been out this bitch riding with dead bodies laying down since Tuesday. Since Tuesday, man. Her people pull up to the house. Y'all know, y'all text her phone. I got her fucking phone. But what happened when y'all text her? Y'all not even gonna come in and check. Y'all not even come in and check on her. She laid in there dead. The house ain't even on fire yet. But because her mom came up and act like she didn't want to come in, fuck it. I ain't gonna go tell you.
What's that about? You said mom came up where?
Her mom came up to the house while she was in there dead. But because you wanna talk so much and act like you can say so much, you still ain't wanna go in and check on your own daughter. Whole time you orchestrated her to like basically tell me like, yo, I'm about to get you a new job, or you about to start a new job. Well, you should get you somebody that got a job. I'm about to start a business. And what I do, I got talent. I had whatever I was doing good with my production. So you came to the house. Whole time she dead on the other side of the door. But you don't know that. Why? Because you just want to see what's going on. But her car ain't there. Why? Because I moved her fucking car. Set the bitch on fire. That's why. But you didn't come in the house, but you want to do all this talking. You want to do all this texting. You want to figure out what's going on. You texting me, motherfucker. I'm the one who killed her. That's why when you text her, you get a different response. It ain't seem right. Why the fuck you come to the crib, but you ain't come in? Because you ain't give a fuck about her. If you did, if you would have checked on your loved one, you would know she was dead on Tuesday or Wednesday when you came. Her body was laying there. Y'all ain't see it till I let that bitch on fire. Like, straight up.
What made you decide to do the fire?
I figured ain't nobody gonna come for her. Everybody wanted to act like they wanted to come for her. Ain't nobody ever come. So if you ain't gonna check on your loved one but try to orchestrate their relationship for what your standards is, which I don't give a fuck about, then see that shit go up in flames then. And then wish you would have walked through that door. Because if she had to walk through that door, it would have been no flames, it would have been no more bodies. But because she ain't walked through that door, that's what the fuck happened.
Who set the fire to the car?
I did.
Okay.
I did all that shit. I did all that shit by myself, bro. I could have did more. But I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm just gonna enjoy my last days. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck it, man.
What happened to Clifton?
Well, I needed to get everything from her anyway. And then he was on some other shit, like you wanna be there, like you wanna be there in my life and shit. But at the end of the day, like I come home, you tell me how much I fucked up. I ain't trying to hear that. I just did 6 fucking years. But then you act like you wanna help me. You act like you wanna help me. But when it comes time to helping me, you just pinch little shit. Then
What do you mean pinch little shit?
Like you might give me $100 here. Okay, I'm 26, just come home. Okay, so now I'm dealing with all this shit. Now I'm staying with him. And then I end up making sure I was at my mom's spot. You know what I'm saying? I end up making sure I go to my mom's spot because not too long after I came home, she get carjacked and robbed. So now I gotta make sure I'm at her house to make sure she good. I got 2 jobs. I'm working at Bonefish and some other shit. So now I'm working at Bonefish. So when she got carjacked and robbed, I try to be there for my mom. The job fired me because they didn't want me to be there for my mom. They don't think I'm telling the truth. I said the shit on the news.
Did
they don't
she live
believe
in
me.
the same area?
Yeah. Okay. So I had to check on her and him. So they ain't believe me, so they fired me. They fired me from a job because I was trying to check on my mom because she got carjacked and robbed to the point where she couldn't even go back to work no more. So they ain't even believe me. So me trying to do good, every time I try to do good, something fucked up kept coming in front of me. Every time.
When was Clifton shot? I know you did care about him. I did know that.
Yeah, I did.
I know growing up he treated you really good. I can't say what happened, like you said, when he was when you got out.
Like every time I would ask him for a little bit of help, he'd tell me he ain't got it. And I know you got it. If you could tell me you could pull $100,000 out of the bank, and I used to rob me, you can't do it now if I ask you for 100. I know you got it. I know you lied to me. So you keep telling me you lying, fuck it, I'm gonna take it off. So when I finally got in that shit, you know what I mean? When I finally got in that shit with my cousin, I popped his ass.
When was that?
It was either shit. If she was dead Tuesday. She was dead on last Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday. Probably like Wednesday or Thursday. Me and my cousin went in there.
You got Downey?
Yeah, me and my cousin went in that shit. And I made sure. As soon as I walk in that bitch, he laid down on the couch. So as soon as he see him come behind me, he like, whoa, what the fuck? Boom, I shot him in the head. I ain't give a fuck. Because you have been lying to me for 4 years and I've been needing help. I've been trying to pay for all my shit and make sure I take care of my son. Then shit happened on this end where my son mom almost get killed. So now I gotta deal with this shit over here. So not only did I got my mom, I got my dad lying to me, then I got my son mom, she almost got killed out Chesapeake by her baby daddy now. So it's like, what the fuck, can I get a break? I'm not doing shit yet. I'm not even fucking nothing up. I'm not even doing nothing. I can get guns, whatever, but I can't do shit Every time I try to do something fucked up happens. And it's like it's all my fault. And I'm still trying to had to take ASAP, had to take sex offense class, whatever the fuck that is. They put me in these classes 4 years later because they fucked up on their end. So this whole time I ain't never take soap or whatever the fuck that shit is. Just had me in the class. So y'all try to make me reset my life as if I just came home. And then tell me y'all doing it. But y'all fucked up. Y'all officers fucked up. So now, 4 years later, I'd already lived through coming home. I'm living now. Now y'all make me reset it because y'all fucked up. So now I'm about to show y'all what happens when I really fuck up. So when I really fuck up, this is what y'all see. This is what happens when somebody getting tired of shit and ain't nobody gonna hear them. Now y'all can hear it, y'all can see it, y'all can feel it. The families is feeling this shit. Y'all feeling what I felt so fucking dead. And when you feel dead, you don't care what die.
When did it all start? Because I know at the time you and Miss Hill were doing good.
Man, we was straight.
You look really happy. So we
was straight, man, up until a couple of weeks. Like her mom kept calling and crying, and it's her fault. And she shouldn't have said nothing about me. Like, don't you know when you're talking to your daughter and she fuck with me, she gonna tell me exactly what you saying? So when she told me what you said, I thought to come kill you. But loving her enough, I said, fuck it. But then she started to take that little roll that you throwing her in her ear, and she tried to act like that towards me and switch up.
Is that what started to basically get you angry? Is the mom's interference and then everything else piled on? She started moving like that, like her parents were controlling her and shit. And the whole time, her life was going this way. She ain't need them to tell her to go that way. I'm being like one with her on this way. They trying to separate us and they trying to have her go this way. We already got the plan. So y'all fucking up the plan. Y'all fucking up her whole mental. She already believe in y'all because y'all are only family. So at the same time, if I can't have her over here with me, y'all trying to have her over there with y'all and running the church, what the fuck, when did she come back to me? So it was like, then y'all tell her, well, how she feeling if she got to go to work and shit like that. How would she feel if she got to go to work? And I don't mind. I mean, I like for the high female stay at the house. I make all the money. I do whatever I can to pay the bills. And they said, well, what if you don't like that? I told her, fine, fuck it. You can go to work. Where people still want to mention her mom still want to mention me. Well, you need to find somebody that got a job. I'm about to start a business and I got money and I can feed. I put food in the crib. Why the fuck is it your business? It's your business now. But I've been with her almost 2 years in the house. And they just kind of kept staying in her ear more.
Like her mom just was fucking with her head and she was breaking down in that bitch. But they would never come over and check on her. Never come and say, hey, let's go here, let's go there. So when she started acting all funny and shit, and then we ride out, and I mean, she had just talked to her parent. About to come back in the house. She tried to like, fuck it, you go in the house, I'm gonna just leave. She ain't never done no shit like that in her 2 years. She ain't never do no shit like that. That was her mom.
Was that Tuesday?
That was like Monday when she talked to her, but her mom talking to her had her in this mode like, fuck me. Yeah. This whole time she was for me, and y'all supposed to be for us, but now that you talking about fuck me because she about to get a new job, she won't go to work unless I said she wouldn't go to work because she fucked with me and we was making money inside the house. For her business and everything, we was doing good. But because you put that in her ear, now you got her mental all fucked up, her attitude like, shit, well, I probably don't need you anyway. I'm about to go to the shipyard and get a job here. And her mom basically kept telling the shit like that, man. So like dealing with that stress. Then they just put me in this dumbass soap class. Then I'm still wearing this charge. And I'm trying to get my business launched. All this shit going on. I do beats. I had a whole studio.
Right.
I had a whole studio in the house.
Oh, in the house. How long you been doing that?
Over 10 years.
Oh, really?
I had people all over the world waiting for my beats.
How'd you get into that?
I learned it. That's the only way I had to get rid of it.
Self-taught or?
That was self-taught. But I had somebody to teach me coming up. But it was just a thing I could release my pain on.
Is it all computer stuff or did you do?
All computer.
Yeah.
All computer. I got a website. I got websites and everything. But that went down the drain when I killed him. It all went down the drain. It was like I had just put food in the house. I had just filled the gas tanks up. I was about to fix on both the cars, about to fix on the house. Her parents trying to ask all this extra shit, but y'all don't ever come check on her. Like, how many days went by before y'all found her?
24th, so
if it was the 24th on Tuesday, I killed her. Okay, that night passed. I didn't stay there that night. I was gone off with my cousin Wednesday. So I came back, got my shit. And I had him and his brother in there. But they ain't know nobody was in that shit. Whole time I had the door shut. But
who didn't know?
His brother didn't know I had that shit. His brother didn't know I had a body.
Is that John?
Yeah.
They're both cousins of yours though, right?
Yeah.
John.
He ain't know it was a body then. I ain't let him on none of his business. So he ain't know shit. He ain't know nothing about nothing. This is Xavier. It was Xavier Hill. She did like brand consulting, speaking engagements, all that shit like that. I helped her get her business off the ground. See, I helped her, but she didn't ever tell her parents the good shit that I was doing for her. So if she kept it a secret, and kept me a secret, like of all the good things I was doing, they never knew what I was doing for her, so they thought I was just hanging around.
They just heard the bad or nothing.
It wasn't never nothing. It was nothing. And it's sad because when you with somebody, if you don't tell your parents how good they doing for you, your parents will think they ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
So now they taking me and they looking at me like, okay, what are you doing? I'm over here, I'm fixing her car, I'm taking care of the house, taking care of the dog, I'm taking care of every fucking thing. Like I got my son can't come because of the dog over there. And it's like, I'm doing everything I can to make sure everything good in the house. While her parents are just over there just calling her to ask her to do extra shit. She in college for a 3rd degree, so she's also in school, online class, and y'all still got her running the church. But as soon as she said she want to add a job, she done talk with me over the shit. And I done went back and forth. We had to go out to eat and all that shit to make sure she was clear. Y'all come on the back end after we finally got straight. And mom started asking her, so what about him? What is he going to do? I'm about to launch my fucking business. I'm about to take her on trips, all type of shit. Why the fuck is you doing that? You just fucked up everything. So then she started carrying an attitude like that her mom gave her. But they ain't never come around. They only came around once or twice since I've been there in 2 years. So for you to say some shit when I've been there the whole time, y'all were breaking her down, that was bullshit. That was bullshit.
Why did you take it out on her?
It was just, I was at my breaking point.
Where was she shot at?
Who?
Miss Hill.
I shot everybody in the head.
Where at in the house for her?
She was shot in the room.
The room where she was found?
Yeah.
What was the deal with the tape on her and the gag?
I didn't rape her. I just tied her up. I was going to let her go.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I was going to let her go. I just wanted to shut the fuck up. But she was already in this mode. I'm like, look, man, I ain't trying to hear it, man. Put the gun to her head. Then she was like, I was listening to you. I was like, man, the fact of listening to me was the fact that you let people over here fuck with us over here. So now you done let some whole lane of energy come in that I can't even stop. So now you fucking it up. So I told her, I said, look, man, I'm going to show you something. So I pulled the dog in the room. I poured chlorine all over that shit. I poured bleach all over that shit. I took the lighter out and tried to set that bitch on fire.
When was that? Tuesday?
Yeah. So the shit went light. But for some reason, she hops off the bed. She hops off the fucking bed. And this is what she tells me. He has nothing to do with this. Take me, let him live.
Who's him, the dog?
Yeah. She said, take me, take my life instead. Let the dog live. He had nothing to do with this. I said, word? I told you I would let you go and live your fucking life. And I was just going to be on the run. You tell me to take the dog and leave him, but take you instead. So at this point, she not listening. She like, no. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And she started going back and forth. I said, you already got duct tape around everywhere. Why are you even fighting me? I told you don't make no scene. Because I was going to leave her just like that, but not do nothing to her and let her get out. I was going to walk out the door and keep pushing.
What time was this? Time of day?
It had to been like afternoon. I killed her in the afternoon. So when she told me that, when she told me, leave the dog, take her, I shut her up because she started making too much noise.
What did you do with Prince?
I didn't do nothing with Prince. Prince stayed stayed alive until I came back and set the house on fire.
Was he just in the crate?
Yeah. Yeah. I actually stood there, so I poured gasoline all over the house. And when I tried to light it, I got stuck in the room. I got stuck in the flames in the room with them. The flames like burst, like they came up. They came up in front of my face. They came up around my whole body. I was stuck in the flames. Like I literally jumped out of flames while I was in flames. And when I break it halfway past the second run, all the flames left. I didn't get no burns. I ran straight through the fire. And that shit touched my ankles, my feet. It just dug my whole body. Like I seen a whole wave of just red. But I broke free from the shit. And but I was able to turn around because I didn't pour the gasoline all the way to the door. So I guess it stopped like a little bit ways up front. Door? So like it didn't go past the second bedroom door. It probably stopped.
Because so you were gonna do it out the house and then leave. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was gonna do it in the house, then leave. Okay. So when I did the shit, and I seen the flame happen, I turned around, I seen the dog. The dog was getting burnt alive. So I was like, okay. I watched that shit because that shit was funny. I was gonna let her live, but when you tell me leave the dog and take you, you don't really give a fuck about us nowhere. You ain't give a fuck about your life nowhere. So fuck it. She made it seem, so that's when I popped her in.
How'd you get the gas in there?
I went to the gas station. Put up 2 gas cans.
Where'd you leave those at?
I was doing too much. I don't even remember. That's a good question. Where did I leave the gas cans? I had them in the truck. I gotta take a piss too. Though.
All right, give me a minute. I'll get you back. Okay.
So like remorse, like what?
Like how you feeling about it now? Because you were angry telling the story as you were thinking about.
That shit turned me cold, bro. I don't feel nothing right now. Mm-hmm. All that shit, dealing with all that shit at one time. Mm-hmm. And then family acting like they there, but they not. And then extra shit adding to my life that I ain't supposed to be dealing with. On top of extra shit. I don't feel nothing no more. So just go. Keep going.
Just keep running or?
I mean, depending on how I was feeling, I probably gonna shoot some more people. I probably gonna kill some more people because that's how mad I am behind all this extra shit. Like, if I try to live a regular life, because I ain't be no police, because I ain't had no corporate job, I chose the life of making beats and not having to work and making money for myself because I got judged on that, trying to live a regular life. And I was like, fuck it, man. You know what I mean?
What was going through your mind when they kept putting more and more stuff on the news about you?
It was just the part where it was like, that sex offense, that shit just bullshit. I know that wasn't me. And it was like, that shit kind of pissed me off to the most. It made me want to fuck some more shit up. Like, now y'all putting false news up there, but because I had to plea to come home, I didn't do no time for that charge. They picked me up on my release date to come to the jail for some shit that they say happened when I was like 11 years old. So you telling me you picked me up from the jail, you convict me as an adult for some shit that you say happened when I was 11. I didn't fight it because I was ready to come home after 6 years. Ain't seeing my family. I'm coming home, so I took the plea to come home. No time to serve.
Is that for the robbery stuff you mentioned?
No, that's for the sex charge. Look, with the minor shit, that was some bullshit. Okay. I was 11 years old, so what was I? So, like, all that extra shit, so it was like, it was just getting crazy, man. It was getting crazy. That shit was pissing me off the most. That shit was made me really want to go out there and do some shit. Every time I was about to go do some shit, I just thought about it, like, yo. Every time I looked out the front, I seen the 2 kids playing out front, and I seen their mom. I'm like, yo, they just so happy. They having a good life. This is what it's supposed to be like. So I can't come out and show my face, so I got me all on the news. I don't want to scare her. Her dude gone. I mean, I don't see the truck there. So when y'all finally came to get me, I didn't want no bullets flying through the shit. I didn't want them to be in there ducking and somebody get hit. They was having fun. Fuck it. Fuck it. I gotta sell myself. Fuck it. Just, I mean.
When's the last time you've seen him?
It's been probably like a week. Cause I've been dealing with this for like a week. I see my son every week. I was very much in his life. Like I was always in his life. You know what I mean? Pay for daycare. Make sure he got food, clothes, shoes, whatever he needed. Anything he needed, I would have got it. And I had to do nothing stupid to get it. So I made sure I took care of my part. I was about to get ready to start getting them more once I fixed my truck up. But but I was just trying to get everything situated. Probably heard about it if he was talking about it.
But not from you.
If he was talking about the shit, then she heard it. But that made her more scared when I was talking about it around her. It was already too late now. You done heard it. You heard it from him. Now you gonna hear it from me.
What prompted John and Downey to come over to the house on Back Gloria?
I had just told him I needed to get my shit together. I was giving away a whole bunch of stuff. And after I did what I did, I felt like I got all this shit in here. I need to let somebody get this, somebody get that. So I just started dispersing my stuff amongst them. You know what I mean? Like my studio, everything. Felt like somebody needed to be able to pass it on, like, because I knew that was over for me. It was at some point while I went back to the house. It was before the fire. I went back to the house. And I showed him her body laying there.
You showed who?
I showed him her body and shit. And he was like laughing at the shit, like, and I'm like, bro, like I'm not laughing at. I just took out somebody I was with and I wanted to marry. You laughing at this shit, like, in my mind, I'm like, this could have been you, bro. I'm trying to help you take out some people just like this, but this is you laughing. So then we end up going to my pop's crib. We end up going to my pop's crib. Like Wednesday night. Wednesday night.
What was your initial reason for going there?
Because I wanted all the guns. Yeah, at least about 40 guns in the house.
How many?
At least over 40 guns in the house.
Shit.
I couldn't find all of them, but I got most of them. If not, I dispersed them all amongst people I knew. But I took mostly all the guns about the house. I couldn't find some of them, but I got most of them. But some of them, I gave the rest away. I just kept 3. I kept 2. I lost 2 on the way, and I just kept 2. The one I already had.
Where'd you get the gun from that you used for everything?
The gun that I used?
Yeah.
Oh, I had. That's the gun she had.
Who's she?
Xavier.
Oh, that was her gun.
That was her gun.
What else? You said you and Downey went over to Mr. Baxter's house?
Yeah.
So you guys went together, though?
Yeah.
Why didn't you take your car when you left there?
Because I was trying to like get it fixed on and get the sticker right. Because I couldn't drive it. I didn't get pulled. Yeah, I needed an inspection. I needed like $600 to get it fixed. But I was having a hard time doing that and putting all my money to my business and paying everything else. So I figured like I wasn't gonna drive that shit. Like I risk getting pulled.
Where'd you get the cash that you had with you in the place over in Hampton tonight?
I got the cash from my pops.
Is that Mr. Baxter?
Whole time he had a safe with thousands of dollars in it.
Where's that at?
It's gone. I took all the money out of it. It was at least about 15, 20,000. The whole time I needed money, he had it right there. $1,000 would have put me on my feet, and I would have been good. I was making the rest. But yeah.
Where's the rest of the money at?
It's gone.
Gone where?
It's gone. I dispersed everything.
Oh,
I dispersed all the guns. I dispersed all the money. I gave everybody, like I gave enough people my farewells. I knew I was gonna be done. So I did that. I was planning on leaving, but I just, for some reason, I just stuck around. I stuck around. I wanted to see my son one more time. I was gonna figure out a way to see him, but that wasn't gonna happen.
Did you ever consider turning yourself in when your face was all over the news?
Because I was able to keep up with y'all the whole time. I knew exactly where I was at every time.
How you know exactly where we're at?
And you know how I knew that? Because if y'all knew where I was at, that means somebody knew how to catch me. Somebody knew where I was at. That means somebody that, it was only a couple people that knew exactly where I was at. So if one of them told y'all where I was at, that's how y'all was able to come straight to me. It wasn't no other way. Unless y'all was on that phone shit. But I mean, other than that phone shit, that's y'all. Y'all got that. I can't beat that. Opinion shit, tower shit, y'all got it. Fuck it. Y'all do your job.
Did you reach out to your mom at all? Why not?
Because it was scaring her. It was scaring her. If I was making her think I was my dad. It was scaring her.
Your dad had a rough past too?
My dad had killed her too. I just caught more bodies there. Can you hear me clear?
Can you tell us why you wanted to talk and tell your side of the story? Why speak to us?
Because most of the times when people see something happen like this, the person that do it don't ever get to tell their side of the story.
So did you shoot your girlfriend and burn her house down?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
So in the beginning, everything was good. Like our life was good. But the whole reason that kind of switched it up was like a week ago when one of her parents tried to get involved in our relationship and tried to turn her away from me or like ask about me and how I provide for her when I was providing very well. And it just made her like start to act different. I had been there with her for almost what, 15 months, 16 months. And they had never like came to check on her. I only seen them come to check on her like twice out of like almost a year and a half. And I had been there for her emotionally, physically, and spiritually, but it was like when she tried to move on to the next chapter in her life, when her mom asked like how would he provide now that you about to get a good job, how would he provide? I was getting ready to launch a business. I didn't just up and just wake up and do this.
Had y'all had problems before?
We had no problems at all. This was a build-up of just us taking a whole week. We had been in the house together for almost a year trying to get our business plans together. We had figured out a workout plan, a dieting plan, a financing plan. We had everything laid out.
So
I even helped her get her business launched and sat there with her while she was trying to get her business put together when she had to actually run a church, go to college, take care of herself when she was sick, and also make sure that her parents was good. So at that time, I was helping her hold all the weight.
So at what point did you have a breaking point that led you to doing what you say you did as far as killing her? What was the moment that led to that?
I had the breaking point when her mom kept calling and she was crying like, so what is he gonna do? Like, I'm sorry, like you messing with her head now. I'm in here trying to build a foundation with her and y'all over this side. So when she was getting ready to start her new job, it was like her attitude started to switch because she listening to them, but they don't know she was crying and on the floor and everything before she even talked to them. So now I'm trying to build a foundation over here with her. Y'all trying to come over here and build, but y'all never coming over. Y'all never actually putting in, and she's never telling y'all what I'm actually doing for her, so it make it seem like I'm not providing at all.
So it sounds like you were saying parents, so why did you take it out on her?
Because her attitude started to come out because of so much was going on. Her attitude started to lash out, but then also had things I was dealing with at the time too. It's not just one thing you're dealing with when you just snap. It's not that. It's other things in life I was dealing with. I was wearing a sex charge that I had no involvement with, but my family told me to wear it just because I pleaded guilty to come home. But they didn't want me to clear my name or to face the person so I can clear my name. They wanted me to wear it. So I was also dealing with that, and I had just found out that I was cleared. I had just took a polygraph and I was cleared. So I was on probation for about 4 years. And out of the 4 years I was on probation never came in the house. But for some reason, they reset my probation after I took the polygraph, after knowing that I didn't do the sex crime. They reset it like I just came home after 4 years. So now, they put me back on the high. I was on the low. I was getting ready to get off of probation. I was good. But that Friday, she called and was like, hey, I need to come to the house, and I need to see where you at. I need to see what the room look like. I said, look, you ain't been in my house in 4 years. Nobody's been in my house out of like 6 probation officers in like 4 years. Why are you putting pressure on me now? And it's like 1 o'clock. You didn't tell me you was coming or anything. So telling me it's protocol, I have to do my job. This is what I'm supposed to do. I said, look, man, I already got enough stress going on right now. Me and Shorty over here trying to keep things level. I finally talked with her. She was like, she ready to go back to work. But honestly, she didn't want to go to work because she didn't want to leave me. But I said, go ahead and go to work. But her mom on this end was putting pressure on her and making her cry and break down.
So then tell me what happened. You had a gun. Where'd you shoot her?
I shot her in the head.
And then you said.
But I didn't just do that. She told me I put a dog inside of the room. I put a dog inside of the room. And I hadn't snapped already. I was saying red. So when I put a dog in the room, I was about to set the dog on fire. And she told me, she said, no, don't do nothing to the dog. You can take me and do whatever you want to do to me instead and let him live. So I did that. I did exactly that because she started making a lot of noise. I did exactly that.
Do you have remorse for killing your girlfriend?
I mean, when you snap, you don't think about remorse. You just snap. So, I mean, do you have remorse if you ever tell a lie? Do you have remorse if you ever look somebody in the face and told a bold lie, or you had a question but you knew the answer but you just want to see what somebody gonna tell you? Do you have remorse when you feel, when you look in the mirror and you know this is not the right way to go out, but you still go out like that? Like how many times in your life do you feel like you have remorse?
So after you shoot her in the head, you then set the house on fire.
And the reason why it made me set the house on fire was because even watching the cameras, like I told you, when her mom tried to get involved, when you try to get involved in somebody's relationship or you speak on the person that they with, I watch you on camera come check on her. You didn't even come and knock on the door. You just called her phone, but you didn't come in. She was dead since Tuesday. You came to the house on Wednesday. I was texting you on her phone. You knew something was right, but you still had a key and you still didn't come in and check on her.
So you killed her Tuesday, set her house on fire on Thursday?
Exactly. But they came on Wednesday and she came on Wednesday, never came inside the house. She just parked in front of the house. So that's what made me fight. That's what made me fiery, man. Like, yo, y'all, like, this is what escalates when you jump in front of somebody's relationship and you act like you want to be there, but you came all the way to the house from Suffolk, Chesapeake, borderline. You drove all the way from there and you just parked in front of the house and you just drove off. If you had opened up the door, you would have realized that the house wouldn't be on fire.
Okay, so after you set her house on fire on Thursday, you go over to Mr. Baxter's house. What'd you do there?
He was already dead.
When did you kill Mr. Baxter?
He was dead on Wednesday.
You killed Mr. Baxter on Wednesday?
Yeah, he was dead on Wednesday.
So, Coleman, tell me this. Before we get into that, what's your relationship with Mr. Baxter?
He basically raised me. He basically like raised me. Like I was raised with him for like 15 years, but at the same time, when I needed him the most, he wasn't there. So at the same time, when I needed this and that, just something to get on my feet, he tell me he ain't had nothing. But when I killed him, I found like $20,000. So this whole time, if you had gave me $1,000, I would have been good, just to make it back.
Did you take the 20 grand?
Yes, I took. Anybody would take the 20 grand. If you hit the lotto, you gonna take the 20 grand, right? I'm just asking. I mean, you ask the question, I'm gonna ask questions too. Anybody can take 20 grand if they see it and ain't nobody gonna stop them.
So you said that you killed Mr. Baxter on Wednesday. So you killed your girlfriend Tuesday. Then you went to Mr. Baxter. So were you already thinking to go there and harm him, or did you go there, told him about what happened, and then so what led to you killing Mr. Baxter on Wednesday and day after you killed your girlfriend?
Say that again?
What led you to kill Mr. Baxter? What happened?
It was just so much hate I had for him because when I was growing up, he was there, but then he just stepped out of my life. So when I finally tried to like make that bond with him, he act like he wanted to help. He was there, but then he wasn't there like I needed him. And even though I tell you in distress what I need, you tell me you don't have it, and I end up killing you, and now I find out you had everything I needed. I didn't need 20 grand. I probably needed like 1,000 just to get myself situated. But when I kill you, when I find you got 20 grand, you've been lying to me this whole time. Like, don't nobody like to be lied to, so yes, I snapped. Yes, I snapped. And when I brought my cousin there with me, and I did it, it was like, okay. It was like, okay, like I've been ready. Like, you had everything I needed.
So that brings me to your cousin, which is his last name.
Yeah.
So he went with you
Yeah.
to Mr. Baxter's.
Yeah.
You guys knew you were going to harm Mr. Baxter, or something happened when you were there. So he went with you on that Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then you guys took the cash. So then what happened is when you and your cousin?
So at the same time, he had seen both bodies. My cousin had seen both bodies, but he laughed at them. He made it seem like it was a joke. To me, it was something like, okay, I didn't want to do it, but I did it because I was snapping. So in the midst of everything, I was supposed to take care of some things with him for some people that wanted to kill him. So I already done snapped. So I'm like, I'm ready to put in some work. I'm ready to go take care of some people that trying to take care of you before I get killed. So in the midst of doing that, he's snapping on everybody that's around us. I'm in here trying to help save you, cause I already done snapped. My life gone. You laughing and joking and talking stuff and like yelling and everything and you out of control, drinking, whatever. So I tell you to calm down, cause I already killed 2 people. So I'm already seeing red. You still talking to me, harassing me, whatever it is. I said, let me find people who wanted to kill you. For some reason, you can't find them, but they can find you. So if they find you and I'm with you, they gonna kill me too, right? So I said, eventually, you gonna have to shut up talking like that. You talking crazy. So nothing went down. He just started making a scene. I told him to calm down. And still started talking reckless at the mouth. I told him calm down. Then he tried to put his hands he just tried to charge and put his hands on his girlfriend. So at the same time, I was like, look, I had to break that up. I'm like, I'm over here to kill somebody for you that want to kill you. But you in here trying to fight your girlfriend and you worry about stuff that don't even matter to me. I just killed 2 people.
So you killed Downing.
And it should have been on Thursday.
Where was it?
At where he was staying at.
On Sewell's Point Road?
Yeah.
You got fed up with them.
I got fed up with him because he kept talking like you not about this, you not gonna do nothing. Like, bro, I just killed 2 people. You don't think I'm ready to shoot again? So he just kept going off and started getting loud and raging. So I went right in the kitchen and shot him right in the head. He didn't drop. He just kept moving in circles. Then I shot him in the back to make sure he hit the ground.
Do you feel any remorse?
I don't feel no remorse about none of this at all. When you snap, you don't think about remorse. That's not something that comes to your mind when you snapping. It's like if you pissed off, if your man cheated on you and you knew something and he ain't say nothing and you find out, what you gonna do? You gonna talk nice? You gonna think about it? No, you gonna snap.
You've described how you killed your girlfriend and your cousin. How did you kill Mr. Baxter?
Well, when I came in with my cousin, you know, he trying to greet me coming in. It's late at night. I walk in, he like, hey. He was like, hey, what's up? And then he seen my cousin all black. He like, oh, what world going? And then as soon as he finished his sentence, I had to shot him in the head. He was gone. He was still sleeping with, where he was laying at.
What did you use the same gun in all?
I made sure I used the same gun. See, I ain't got to worry about finding no other guns or who did it. Yes, I wanted to be known. Yes, I did it.
So you say you wanted it to be known, and you did it. So did you ever plan on just? I got two questions. Because obviously the police were looking for you. So were you planning on running away, or were you looking for more? As you say earlier, you were looking for more people.
I was definitely looking for more people, but I was choosing my people wisely. I wasn't choosing just regular people. Like when the U.S. Marshals came to get me, it was like 40 of them out there. They had an army truck out there. So if it weren't for the two kids that was next to me in the Airbnb and their family, and the girl that I had hostage with me, if it weren't for them, I would have went out shooting. But because them two little boys I seen playing with the ball and playing soccer, I said, you know what, I got kids. So why would I let them shoot up this house and they don't know where I'm at and they catch a bullet?
So you had people hostage?
Yeah, I had a girl hostage with me.
Who was the girl?
That was his girlfriend.
Whose girlfriend?
That was McLean's girlfriend. I had her hostage with me the whole time.
Why?
Because I told her if she leave and go talk, I was gonna kill her.
So when you killed one of the Sulos, you took her with you
Yeah.
to him.
I took her with me everywhere. I told her, I gave her something that said, look, you're gonna play like you're with me. I took her shopping. I took her out to eat. I took her everywhere. And even when her family was calling, I told her, you say anything other than that, I will kill you.
So, hold on. So where in Hampton were you hiding out at? Were you at like a relative's? Or
I wasn't hiding out nowhere in Hampton. I was in the Airbnb chilling. I had the upstairs, downstairs, kitchen, flat screen TVs. I had weed. I was good. I wasn't stressing about nothing. I can't hear you.
Was the Airbnb in Hampton, or where was the Airbnb?
It was in Hampton.
It was in Hampton. It was where they found you.
Yeah.
And did you order that Airbnb after all of this, like on Thursday, or were you already in that?
I had already planned on it because with 20 grand, I was trying to get a house. I was trying to get a house for like a month. So, I mean, I was definitely watching y'all broadcasts. I did some good broadcasts. But at the same time, I was sitting there watching y'all the whole time. I had to roll past all the houses where I did this shit at like back to back. Like I had to roll past like twice. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even went in one of the houses the second time.
Thank you.
I have a question, but it's a little.
Go ahead.
Cole, you mind me asking you about your parents?
My parents?
Yeah. So, was your parents, Cola Bill and June Bill, were your parents?
Nah, June Bill got killed by my dad.
Okay, so that was your dad.
That was my dad. That was when I was locked up, when I was doing my 6-year bid. He killed his wife.
Okay. So, okay. Because I saw that and I didn't know if there was a connection there, but that was your dad.
That's my blood dad, yeah.
You know, I'll be honest with you, it's not typical for me to have people in your position. You're being very open about what happened. Your dad did something similar, right? So
He did it twice. He tried to kill my mom when I was almost 6 months old. I was less than a year old, and she survived it. She survived all the gunshots. He tried to empty the clip in front of her, or however the story went. But she survived it, and he went away from my life for 15 years. He came home when I was like 15. So,
A lot of people in your position would say, I didn't do this.
I mean, I made sure it's known that I did it because as a man, I will take up for my wrongdoings. But in all of this, I will tell people you gotta check up on your loved ones because at every time, nobody was checking up on none of these people.
And that made you want to kill more?
That don't, okay, so you don't think about killing more behind that. See, this is two separate questions. You said, you said so that didn't make me think to do that. None of this had nothing to do with that. I snapped on my cousin for a simple reason. I snapped on my dad for a reason, and I snapped on my girlfriend for a different reason. None of this had nothing to do with what they liked and what they was dealing with. But I can honestly tell you, when people say they checking on you, they not really checking on you. You're not okay. And if you still walking around like you're okay, and something like this happens, nobody knows.
So let me get this straight. You just admitted to us to
Yep.
advice to people at home is to go check on their loved ones?
Yes, because somebody checked on their loved ones, but they didn't know they was dead on Tuesday. They didn't know they was in there dead since Tuesday, but they left, and they ain't know since till when? When the house set on fire? Thursday?
You recognize that even if they would have checked on them, it wouldn't have mattered. They would have already been dead in each of those circumstances. I mean, Mr. B, you knew Mr. B lived by himself, right? He's 73 years old. Odds are, not if I knew anything, odds are you probably could have done what you were trying to do, which I am understanding you correctly. You went there to get the money.
I went in to get everything. I went in to get everything. I had like 20 guns. Man. I was definitely ready to, go on a nice little run.
So, did you, I'll ask this, did you harm anybody else in the process that no one has found out about yet?
No, but I was getting ready to pop back out in the daylight, and I definitely was about to do something. If they hadn't picked me up, last night, I definitely would have got out and let out some more steam, because at the end of the day, nobody hears you when you talking regular. You got to do something like this, and now everybody in your face trying to ask you questions. So it's like, okay, and now everybody got something to say, but when you telling them what's really wrong with you, ain't nobody got nothing to say.
Are you prepared to take whatever penalty a judge or a jury decides?
I'm glad to take whatever it is, because I done lived my life here. This is over with now. It's over with now, so when you talking to me now, I'm speaking to you from this straight me here right now in this world. The next thing I'm gone. I done lived my life. I was gonna do it differently, but it went out like that, so it's over with. No problem. No problem.
I think there's another group coming out for another interview.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna make sure. Can y'all give me some water, please?
Yeah, just talk.
Hey, are these your guys' microphones? So I'm gonna bring them back down to you. All right, look, man, I gotta get your microphone from you here. I guess the other groups they're trying to be off in your face, but
Ain't no way I can get no water.
Bill Jr. would now say that he was remorseful in another interview that was recorded.
For a different reason.
Beals, still sitting in jail, told me he has a clear mind now and feels bad.
So do you feel remorse for what you did?
Yes, ma'am.
Beals says he reached a boiling point and blacked out when he committed the crimes. A jury listened to all the evidence in the trial this week and found him guilty of murdering his girlfriend and a man he called Pops.
Justice was served.
He admits seeing all the evidence wasn't easy.
Honestly, when you see people that you had genuine love for in those positions, it don't make you feel good at all.
Beal apologized to the victim's family.
What's done is done. I ain't gonna have no remorse. They ain't gonna have no remorse. So, I'm gonna keep it just like I sent it. I did everything individually for a different reason.
Beal, still sitting in jail, told me he has a clear mind now and feels bad.
So do you feel remorse for what you did?
Yes, ma'am.
Beal says he reached a boiling point and blacked out when he committed the crimes. A jury listened to all the evidence in the trial this week and found him guilty of murdering his girlfriend and a man he called Pops.
Justice was served.
He admits seeing all the evidence wasn't easy.
Honestly, when you see people that you had genuine love for in those positions, it don't make you feel good at all.
Beal apologized to the victim's family, but acknowledges that's not enough.
At this point, I hope y'all can move past this and get well, and I know it's gonna take some time to get everything back together like it was, but I hope in due time y'all can get well and get better.
After the verdict was read, Beal shouted, "Can y'all get this expletive over?" Beal says he wanted to be sentenced today and not wait any longer.
I'm like, okay, I'm ready to get this over with. The family's sitting right there behind them. Like, they got to come back to court again to watch me get sentenced. They're ready to get it over with. I've been ready to get it over with.
His sentencing is set for July 2nd. This verdict means he could spend the rest of his life in prison when he is sentenced. That's something he says he tries not to think about.
That can play with your mind too. And to think you're going to be looking at four corners for the rest of your life, and I'm just 32.
A Virginia Beach judge sentenced Cola Beal to 3 life terms. This morning, several loved ones in court described how the deaths of Xavier Hill and Clifton Baxter have impacted them over the last 2 years.
Life is not yours to take. He went over to Vietnam and fought for our freedom, and then he come home and die on his own soil.
That's what Clifton Baxter's sister, Sherry Banks, told Cola Beal inside the courtroom when sharing a victim impact statement Tuesday morning. She told the judge Baxter raised Beal and couldn't understand why Beal would want to take his life.
Every day has been hard, and it's going to be hard until my Heavenly Father calls me home.
A judge sentenced Beal to 3 life sentences for the deaths of Hill and Baxter and for setting Hill's home on fire. Beal also faces more than 60 years in jail for other charges.
There's certain things that were expected due to the nature of the charges.
A Virginia Beach jury found Beal guilty on a slew of charges back in March. It stems from a murder spree that started in March of 2022, spanning 2 cities. In an interview with 13 News Now from jail, Beal confessed to killing Hill and her dog before setting Hill's Virginia Beach home on fire. He killed Baxter, then his cousin, Downey McLean, in Norfolk, all within a week.
He has since expressed to me his remorse for his transgressions.
Despite Beal's sentencing, his attorney says he plans to appeal the court's decision.
So, Beal Jr. will never see the light of day, nor will his father, Beal Sr., 51, from killing June Beal, 47, in 2014 by blunt force trauma and throwing her down the stairs. He would call the church that him and his wife attended and tell them what happened while on the way to Virginia, leaving Maryland. When he arrived to Norfolk, he turned himself in. I even tried to look up Beal Jr.'s grandfather with the same name, Cola Winborne Beal, nicknamed Bootney. He retired after 38 years at Piedmont Aviation Services. He seemed to have passed away peacefully at his home in Norfolk, Virginia in 1997. Cola Winborne Beal, that was a namesake. It was supposed to honor and shape generations to come, symbolizing a tribute to a beloved ancestor. He did not witness what they had done to his name.